today we're going to talk about the Premier League and how it's been so far. It's just the first of many topics we're looking to discuss. But without further ado, let's get into it. Today I'm joined with Kareem, Thomas and Asamoah. I don't know what that was, but we move. Okay, so first of all, who do each of you support? We'll start with Asamoah.
For Arsenal, Gunner for life.
Poor. Kareem.
Cheers.
Premier League champions, Liverpool.
Lost 7-2 to Aston Villa, but whatever. And
Why are you
Thomas.
trying to find everyone?
Thomas.
Man United, biggest team in the land. Tell them when it's coming, man.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll start off with some predictions for the Premier League. So we'll go to you, Asamoah. Who thinks 3 teams are getting relegated this season? And why?
West Brom, like, I haven't won a game in time. I don't remember last time they won a game. They got Big Sam.
No, they shouldn't have sacked Bilic though. He's doing alright. Like,
They got a draw against
Man City.
Was it Man City away? Yeah.
And then
I don't
they
know.
sign Big Sam. They get slapped 5-0 by Leeds.
And then 4-0 by Arsenal.
Yeah, they'll no need to bring that one in, but okay,
And
West
Sheffield
Brom.
United, they're just struggling to score right now. I think they have the least amount of goals in the Prem, like, scored, and I don't know, it's not looking good for them. They were looking good last season, but now I don't know what's wrong with them. They just, I think
It's not looking good at all for them. They haven't got to win this season after. I'm pretty sure they broke the record for the longest games without getting a win. They beat Derby or something like that.
17 games, 0 wins, 2 draws, 15 losses, or something like that. And
Final one's a tough one, you know. Like, I'm pretty sure everyone's gonna say them two, and then the last one, I don't know.
It might be Fulham or Brighton, one of the two.
1-0.
It's 1-0 already.
Who scored?
Yeah.
It's peak for the Aston Villa.
I mean, you're playing against a bunch of kids anyway, so you shouldn't be.
We'll get into that later. But the third.
Fulham have 2 games in hand. So
Fulham,
I don't know.
they've been playing well recently. Like, it seemed like they found their sort of like structure and that. So I think they'll just about make it. I think.
Brighton. Then who's it? I think it's going to be either Brighton or Brighton's other.
Yeah, Brighton. I don't know. Could be Newcastle. I don't know. You know.
Man said Newcastle.
Yeah, it's tight.
Nah, they're not going down.
It's actually tight. But
Burnley, they don't really have too much attacking flair. They just got their one little cross.
Nick Pope in goal.
They got a good defense, but if one of them, if like Ben Mee or Pope or someone gets injured, the defense will struggle. I think so. I don't know. I'm saying Sheffield, West Brom, and Burnley.
So you think Big Sam will lose his record of like not getting relegated?
Yeah, he's not staying up. I can't lie. Who you going with? Who you man going with? I'm saying Sheffield, West Brom, and Burnley. Thomas.
Yeah.
For me, it's got to be West Brom. They're definitely going down. I'm saying the 18th for that. Last day, they'll probably like bottle it or something.
Who?
But like West Brom will like bottle them the last day.
You think? They do have my boy Conor Gallagher though, so and Ivanovic. So
that Ajayi guy is on centre back.
He almost slapped it into his own goal last week though. You see?
Yeah, against Arsenal, like he slapped it against the post.
And then like Kentucky for them, but 90. I'm saying probably Fulham as well. Like I'm gonna write them off now, but they've got like 2 games in hand. But I don't know, man. I'm just gonna say Fulham because just why not?
Fair enough. And 18th.
Fucking Sheffield, they're definitely going because 2 points at this stage.
Yeah, wait, so you're saying they're going 18th ahead of West Brom and Fulham?
No, but it's too long.
It's a matter of time now. It's just when it's gonna happen, not if.
Mate, they're gonna be done by
Nothing. So those are your 3, Kareem.
Yeah, I'm saying Sheffield and West Brom are definitely going down. I can't really see anything else happening.
Yeah.
And other than that, I would say either. I don't see Brighton going down. Like they got a nice team going.
Danny Welbeck.
Basuma.
Well,
Yeah,
Basuma, but Basuma might. Lots of teams are looking at him. Tottenham's looking at him.
Yeah,
Could go in January.
We're going to summer.
Yeah, maybe.
I think it would be in the summer, especially if they get relegated as well.
And Tariq Lamptey as well. He's hard.
Word, my boy.
So,
Got some stars in that team.
It's because you got Reece James. You just had 2 world-class fullbacks at that position, man.
That's the release like it was like.
Hopefully Barcelona come and take Bellerin so we can get Lamptey.
He ain't coming to the Arsenal, fam. He came on as a substitute and just done you, man, last season.
It's calm.
But yeah, who's your last one, Kareem?
You beat them this time.
Burnley as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we never know. Anything can happen, but so those are the 3 relegated for now. What are you saying?
So, bro, we've won 3 games on the bounce. And you're talking about us.
Okay, we'll go into the biggest underperformers for the season so far. So, you can either players, clubs, anything.
I'm gonna say on my mind.
We'll start with clubs.
Alright, cool.
Everyone's gonna say it. Arsenal, yeah. We underperformed.
No.
That's like not that.
This is your standard now. This is your standard.
Respected that. Year in, year out.
We're
That's
good.
like a regular performance.
I mean, it's starting to look good, but yeah.
Unfortunately, I have to say it. My own club, Chelsea, been underperforming recently.
100%.
Man said 9th. Almost.
Fat Frank is spending 200 mil for what?
Fam.
250.
But Havertz, everyone's slating Havertz. I think he's gonna be cold soon, fam.
Yeah.
Werner, I can't talk for him. Werner's just been playing poor, fam.
What's he like? I feel like Frank needs to play him up. Like,
He's got no confidence at the moment. He's got no confidence, but I don't know. I didn't watch him too much in the Bundesliga, but lots of people that I've seen have said like he was similar like this in the Bundesliga.
But like because all he had to do was run and shoot. But now he's got to have some technicality about him.
But apparently, even in the Bundesliga, he missed like lots of good chances as well. So his play has always been about having lots of space and that. So
That's Werner. He's a false image.
watch when he comes to the fucking Old Trafford and just
Not doing any. He got
tears up Harry Maguire and that fraud.
no.
Harry Maguire.
Not that.
Yes, so I'm saying Chelsea is my biggest underperformer so far. What are you man saying?
Yeah, I'm saying Chelsea as well.
I think Sheffield United. I'm gonna say.
Yeah, Sheffield United as well.
Biggest.
From going,
Compared to last season,
Last season, they were like
they were pushing for Europe last season, and now
we can
rock
rock
bottom.
bottom teams, but
Ethan Antony as well went there.
For what?
Lots of Chelsea players scattered around Premier League's decent, but hopefully he comes back to us next season and puts in a good year.
I think Wolves as well. Wolves are like not where they should be, but they lost bare players.
yeah.
They lost bare man.
Yeah, but Jimenez is
Doherty,
hopefully he gets well soon, but he's been injured for a while now, so they haven't really had like a focal
like
point.
0 goals.
Yeah, they've had Fabio Silva up top,
has been upsetting.
and they've had Fabio Silva up top. Like,
Fabio Silva as well.
yeah, he's a young guy coming from another
Fabio Silva's
league.
calm. He's calm, I'm not gonna lie.
He's
Bro,
He's
he's
not
like
like Cobras, like,
He's got a false image. Like
Yeah.
he's on the pitch.
he's
He
calm, bro.
never does anything.
Like everyone a false image.
He never does anything. Like he's just on the
He's
pitch.
18 though, and he's coming from a new league. It's hard to adapt.
Like I'm not scared when he's on the pitch. He's just there. Like, I'm just, like calm. Like I'm not scared. That's all.
Alright, but speaking of that Wolves team, Pedro Neto, fam, he is cold.
Yeah, he's 30, but
I'll
try to
Him and Podence got a nice little combination.
Yeah.
I'll take a Podence at my club.
I'll take a Neto, fam.
There's some things in there, but
I'll take Podence.
Podence has a lot of potential. Like.
No, but Podence is like 25. Neto is only like 19.
I
Yeah.
thought he was older.
Nah. But yeah, so okay, we'll go into the overperformers then, I guess. Who's been playing well this season and surprised me?
Captain. Southampton.
Yeah,
they surprised me.
Southampton.
Yeah,
Ralph Hassan too.
Nah, Aston Villa. That's the first team.
Oh yeah,
I
Aston.
might even say Man United, you know. Man United. Like, I didn't expect them to be doing this.
Yeah, there's a lot of shouts. Like after that 6-1 that
Yeah.
Man United
Yeah,
had,
I thought they were down and out.
I thought they were
Yeah.
gone, but Bruno
Yeah,
Fernandes brought it back for them, man.
I know. I've got some words for Bruno, man. I can't. I'll get to that later, but. I've got some words for my guy. It hurts, but.
Everton were overperforming as well, but then they. I don't know what happened.
It's been like
They won 4 games in a row now. They're calm.
Yeah.
it's so hard to predict anything, but
Exactly, like.
This season,
changed so much.
I think there's been like a lot of overperformers. Because like you got Southampton, Aston Villa, Man United questionable. 'Cause they really,
I wouldn't say that's mad.
yeah, like a club like Manchester United should be at the top. So you can't really say it's overperformer, but compared to like recent years, it's still overperforming.
They're definitely overperforming.
And compared to where they started at the season as well, like
That 50, I was tired already.
who else has been
I'm really
overperforming? West Ham had a difficult start to the season.
Yeah.
They
No,
came-
they beat I forgot. They won like one of their first games, like 2-1 against
I think
hard team.
I think they lost their first game to Newcastle, and then they had like 4 out of the big 6 coming up.
Yeah, no, they beat Wolves 4-0. That was it, and they beat Leicester 3-0. Like,
Yeah, Declan Rice and Souček, that is an underrated midfielder.
even what's his name? I think he's injured now, but Mikel Antonio, he's actually.
Yeah, they just sold Haller to Ajax. That was came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
25 mil.
So he's arse.
For Frankfurt he was decent.
So got them up last month. He got that nice bicycle kick.
It was a waste of 40 mil though, I can't lie.
Need to get what's his name? Get Anderson back from Porto next season. Maybe.
No, last season he wasn't like his first season he was cold for them, but then last season he fell off.
Yeah.
Who else has been overperforming? Leeds. I thought they'd struggle, but they're such a mixed bag though. They're a mixed bag. Like 1 week,
Yeah, exactly. They could either win 7-0, lose 7-0,
Yeah.
draw 7-7.
like what was the score against 6-2 against Man United, and then
Normal, man. He showed up. They did it.
5-0 against
It was
West
like
Brom. They
4-3
win.
or something like, with Liverpool.
Yeah, like
That was like,
they're a fun team to watch though.
Weird game. So yeah, that was like. I looked away for like a minute and they scored like.
At the beginning of the season, I was like, I wasn't sure whether I wanted them in the Premier League, but now that they're here,
I wanted them in.
just because you're a little rivalry with them, you haven't played with them.
I love it. But those fans would have been a beautiful game, but.
You didn't even know about their rivalry, fam. You're a youngster.
That's a youngster. It's not rating.
They ain't been in the Prem for like 16 years. You're like 2.
Nah, man, it's a big rivalry, man.
No, Leeds are a scummy team though. Like I've seen clips like there was a Chelsea Cup final versus Leeds. Fam, there was like 12 red cards there should have been, but there was actually 0 red cards. So they're just scummy.
Dirty team, but fuck them.
Are we gonna be talking about overperforming players or?
Yeah, what about players? Who do you think's overperformed as a player this season?
I'm saying Jota.
Yeah, that's good. Jota.
He's been injured though.
Like but when we signed him, I was like,
Yeah.
No,
Like, why did
I
he
was
like
putting his signing
Werner?
there.
But then,
Even up to now, but like I'm not sure he kind of like slowed down a bit. But Calvert-Lewin, he's been performing well. He's like second. Like he scored the second most goals in the Prem this season.
Yeah, at the beginning of the season, he was looking deadly, fam.
Yeah, dangerous. Yeah.
It's not really overperformer as well, but what are you gonna say?
Kai Saka, the boy, just whoa.
What? And Hudson?
but he was like that from last season though. Like,
Nah, I think he stepped his game up this season though.
He did. I was thinking he was playing like left back, like left wing, and he's doing even better now. He's playing right wing. I think even.
I would say
But-
even Harry Kane is overperforming.
That's I was about to say that. Like I don't know if it's overperforming, but
Yeah,
him
but-
and Son's link up is actually too much for him. When they're playing well, it's a mad thing. But
Him and
I'll
Son
take him at
together.
United.
what's his name? Ollie Watkins.
Yeah.
Nah, but he hasn't scored in so long. Like since that Liverpool and Arsenal game, I don't think he scored.
True.
How's he scoring a hat trick against you, man? Though, Kareem, what you gotta say for that?
Well, I mean, that was just a dodgy game. I don't know what happened there. I couldn't explain it.
Everyone played poor.
That same day, that was actually a mad day of football. Tottenham beat Man United.
Yeah.
I was like that evening. I didn't know what to think.
I was off everything.
I was in my
I couldn't bring myself to play my phone.
There was no point. It was too long for me.
There's some overperformers. I'm trying to think.
I'm saying that Konsa guy for Aston Villa.
Yeah, he played
I don't know
well.
who that is, but he's
Yeah, Ezzy Konsa, centre back.
Ferran Torres is doing hard as well.
Yeah, he hasn't.
He's not like he's doing well. Westergaard, he's actually
Westergaard. He's solid.
That whole Southampton team though, it links well. Like Walker Peters.
Van Dijk, regen and that.
The game against
and Fabinho at centre back as well. I didn't expect that. He's hard.
I wasn't even expecting Henderson at centre back as well. That was like weird.
Patrick Bamford. This guy.
Yeah.
He's great, but not like raw. Like
Sometimes he's good.
He scored a hat trick against Aston Villa. That hat trick was cold.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. He's of the week.
But he's still counting to go Chelsea though, but he's not making the move. He's still counting to go Chelsea. He's like,
Everyone's catting to come Chelsea, fam. They want to come to their bridge.
He wants to go there.
The fortress,
Yeah,
the
they
fortress.
Disgusting money. That's
See,
why.
Declan Rice was there hugging Frank Lampard after the game. This guy wants to come from.
He was starving, but he's coming to United, so it's calm.
No, he's not.
He is.
He is coming to the bridge. Link up with his boy Mason Mount.
Man.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he's so he's arse.
No,
Average player.
Mount is decent. This guy gets so much hate, but
He's average. He's so
no,
average.
he's a runner.
I'm not saying he's shit, but like
Nah, he gets unnecessary hate. He gets too much unnecessary hate.
it's because he gets too much love.
No,
Yeah, like
he does not get.
He's a Ross Barkley.
What's
He's
a
a
Man
Ross
said that. Man said that.
He's
At best,
He is.
Fam, his free kick and corner techniques has got us loads of goals this season. His work rate.
What is he?
There's a reason he played for England. What are you saying?
That he's got passion, but that only takes you so far.
There's a reason he played for England and Chelsea, you know.
They love him up too much.
Nah,
Yeah, that's
mate.
because Southgate and Lampard. I don't know.
They know Wagwan. That's what they know.
But if you see Foden and fucking Mount, there's a big difference between them two.
Foden hasn't got the same work rate though. Foden's technically a much better player.
Yeah.
There's no denying that.
Mason Mount.
But
But then again, Foden's in a better team with a better system as well. So
exactly, when you got Pep managing you, obviously you're gonna look much better than you got Frank Lampard. It's his third season in managing. Obviously, Pep's got 20 years of experience. So
Mount,
Yeah, Lampard needs to go to Championship or somewhere, get some experience. So he knows what he's doing.
yeah, on that sort of topic, what managers have sort of surprised you, and who you think is gonna get like first, second?
I would say.
it's going to be nice.
Hey, your mic. Well, gone for that.
About? Yeah, shush, man.
What is going on there?
I think we lost Asamoah for a bit whilst he tries to pattern that, but
Is it calm now?
there we go, there we go. For me, the top two actually, Dean Smith and Ralph Hasenhuttl, top managers this season.
Honestly, I think Frank Lampard should be sacked by now.
Yeah,
But after the Man City game, I'm surprised that he didn't get sacked.
I think it's just because he's a Chelsea legend. That's the
Yeah,
only thing keeping him.
I think he'll have maximum a couple more games to prove himself, and then. But
who are your next games?
we got Morecambe in the FA Cup, and then we got Fulham. Then we got a tough lineup. We got Leicester and Wolves coming up. So
Yeah, he's definitely gone.
if we don't get at least 4 points from them 2 games, I think he might go.
I said 4 points.
We need it.
Oh, from them
'cause
2 games. Wait, I thought you said from that for them 4 games?
No, from Leicester and Wolves. Our recent run of form has been shocking. Like, you got like I
Because
think
ever since you
4.
beat us, I don't know what happened.
Even before that, after the Leeds game, we haven't played well since then. But yeah.
Yeah. Managers that have been, did you say, the performing or like?
Genuine
Good
managers who's been doing well, has been doing poor.
I'm trying to think.
Mate,
You think that Chris Wilder will
Chris
get?
Wilder. I think because of the job that he's done for Sheffield United, I don't think they'll sack him. Like,
Yeah, but I know, but as in like, to be honest, they're gonna get relegated anyway, so they might as well just keep him for next season.
yeah, Norwich done the same thing last year. Like, because Norwich got promoted, they kept Daniel Farke. Once they got relegated, try and get them back up and give them a chance. But because Wilder got them up from like League 1 or League 2 to the Premier League, I think that sort of commitment,
Yeah.
they'll just keep him for that. Okay. We'll go into the flop of the season. One player has been the flop of the season.
Aubameyang.
it's clear.
Timo Werner or Kai Havertz.
No,
one of them.
Man said Kai Havertz.
No. I'll give them.
Havertz.
I'm not gonna lie. This is their first season in the Prem.
No,
I'll give them time to
understand
adjust.
like the physicality of the Prem. You can say
I
all
get
that,
they're supposed to be like.
but
They're supposed to be
when
like
you see
top
him just
players.
passing, like it's just basic football, and he still can't do it.
You can say it for Timo Werner, like, but Kai Havertz hasn't like done too much wrong. He just hasn't done enough right.
So he doesn't even start for you. I swear he's always on like.
It's because he had COVID, so I don't think he's fully recovered since then.
Not an excuse. He's poor.
I'm just saying. Also, Aubameyang as well. He's like this guy is so deadly.
Martial was in poor form.
Yeah.
Everyone has a little
That's
bad run of form.
Nah, he's been doing his thing like.
Yeah,
couple
recently,
years
but
Yeah, no.
beginning of the season, this guy was getting mean for not even having a shot on target.
Shot target, yeah.
when I was tired.
But yeah, ever since Aubameyang signed the new contract, he's just been dead.
The roles reversed between Lacazette and Aubameyang. Lacazette's carrying now.
Yeah, Lacazette's actually being so good. It's because the way we're trying to play now, Lacazette suits it perfectly. Like, just holds up the ball. He's strong, nice, physical. Like we can use him to interlink.
See him getting goals now as well.
Yeah, he's getting goals as well, popping up in the right places.
Speaking of that, wasn't the
I'm
player of the
saying- I'm
month?
saying Player of the month.
The player of the month's nominees were released today. No Saka.
Yes.
Somewhere. What you got to say for that?
Nah, I'll be honest. Saka shouldn't get it because start of the month, December, isn't like it's the whole month. It's not just the last 2 like games. It's like if you're gonna get player of the month. You need to be like good, consistent the whole month. If he's good, consistent this whole month, he should get nominated. But right now, I feel like I'm not gonna be one of them Arsenal fans that just say, "Oh yeah," because he's had 2 good games. He's been like good, consistent for us, but I feel like we need to get results as well for him to be actually nominated. So.
Yeah, but Tierney wasn't Tierney nominated.
Yes. Player of the month.
Yeah, was he nominated or was he not?
I don't think he was. I didn't see. I think I haven't seen it yet. I don't think he was though.
Bruno Fernandes was nominated again.
Yeah.
This guy, he's actually inevitable, fam. Even if he's dropping a stinker, he'll pop up with a goal and assist.
Yeah. There's one.
Even actually no. Against
I love and hate this guy.
Man City.
You hate him?
The Carabao Cup.
No, I love and hate this guy. This guy.
Why?
Because like he's a quality player, but like his passing is just so annoying.
Oh.
Like, he just passes how
There's
he
even
likes.
Fam, if it wasn't for him, you man would be so much lower in the league right now.
yeah, 100%.
His goals.
Even look at
rude.
you last season. The way you started until January when you brought in Bruno Fernandes. You had a
Guy
poor
changed the
start.
whole club, like the whole.
And he changed it,
You
yeah.
think he should be?
Like,
You think he should be captain
Nah.
over Harry?
Why you have Maguire as captain?
I don't know who was in charge of that, but he needs to go immediately. Get him out of my club.
But I would say
Tired
Thomas
of this guy.
Tuchel for this year. No, not this year. This month.
Yeah.
last month.
Who?
Yeah. So,
Thomas Tuchel.
Yeah,
I'm saying
Suchek.
Martinez.
Rashford.
Nah,
Martinez as well.
I don't think
Martinez is
Martinez.
solid.
solid day in, day out.
Um,
I'm with such a dead team around them.
who? Martinez.
No, Suchek.
Yeah, that midfield. I actually like that midfield. Declan Rice and Suchek.
Declan Rice, yeah.
They just pushed Mark Noble out the
I'm even-
team. It's a bit tight for him, but
I'm looking at the nominees now. If El Ghazi, Fernandez, Martinez, me, Rashford, Salah, Suchek, and Stones.
Stones
So it's
has
probably
been
gonna
like reincarnated. This guy has been playing well recently. Him and Diaz.
Chance.
Oh yeah, speaking of underrated, Diaz is underrated, fam.
Ruben Diaz.
concerned with this.
Even what's his name? You're not talking about Gabriel. Like
Arsenal.
Don't try him, bruv.
no. I'm more like if you look at Arsenal's defense.
This guy was trying to tell me that Gabriel's better than Thiago Silva.
Oh my.
And that was at the beginning of the season when I was being
Gabriel
delusional.
is finished.
But
He's a good player, but
Gabriel, as in like he's 23 now, and like he's quite like he's better than Harry Maguire. He's only 27 mil. That man went to 8 mil, but
fam, you man were trying to say
Gabriel,
Saliba is the next Van Dijk, and man's gone on loan to Nice.
no, but the reason why is because like I'm hearing that his mum died and that like
Yeah, fair enough. But he didn't-
psychological, like 2019 like
He didn't get a single minute in Arsenal colours, like.
did he
He was getting
got
exposed left, right.
Okay,
centre.
in the
MK Dons.
that was a pre-season game, I swear.
Yeah, it was.
Exactly.
But I still in the Arsenal shirt.
And I'm pretty sure he dropped a stinker as well. This guy.
Nah, he didn't. Like he had a few goods. I mean, we can see there's one own goal from holding, but I won't even talk about that. Apart from that, he was actually solid, good on the ball.
But
Yeah.
hopefully comes back and does well because promising.
Slightly, I don't know why we sent him to Nice though. That's like a
No,
farmer's like.
He's
just
going
sent
back to his
somewhere.
home country though. Like that's probably what he needs right now. So
And like, yeah, I get it. But I feel like we should have sent him somewhere like, so he can develop more, like Championship or. I don't know, but like, I feel like I just like there was a game Nice against I forgot, but that game was like it was the quality. It was so poor. It's like what you go to like Wonder some next
I
goal.
said Wonder.
Like, it was. I'm taking this now. Go after. Go watch Nice. The Nice game. It was the one they lost like 3-0. Like it was so. All of their goals were so.
yeah, maybe he's gonna transform the defense. But anyway,
He played that game.
what he played?
Yeah, he started. He was starting centre back.
No way, he's poor then. Wait, so he came from Nice?
No, he came from St Etienne to Arsenal. Then Arsenal loaned him out to Nice. I don't know why.
And he's already played.
Yeah, he already played. 'Cause he's used to League One. He played for St Etienne.
Yeah, Arsenal just didn't rate him then.
Yeah.
But you're saying about maybe
Yeah.
him going to the Championship, but the Championship does produce some good players. Like going on to the next topic, like produced Eze, and
It's so hard.
he's like the next topic being like players to watch this season. So my like two or three players to watch. I'm saying Eze, like he's just a baller. Pedro Neto, I was gassing him up earlier.
I would say, what's it called again? Daniel Pedence as well. Very good. I think he's going to have a good season.
Yeah, that Wolves attack with Jimenez. When Jimenez comes back, I'm hearing he's
Comes
coming back
back,
to
yeah.
training. So if they get Jimenez, that Wolves attack will be decent.
Even Curtis Jones has put in a shift recently.
This guy, don't call Mason Mount mid and you're hyping up Curtin Jones.
Cannot compare Curtis Jones and Mason Mount.
What does Curtis Jones do? Tell me. Man scored one good goal against Everton and he's the next big
He
thing.
controls the midfield. He controls it.
Man said he controls it.
He doesn't have to score assists. Like he gets the ball, knocks it about, finds spaces. If you watch it, then you know, innit?
That was waffle, fam. Mason Mount does the same thing at a better level.
What's he gonna be?
I say another player to watch is Martinelli as well. Just came back from
Hudson
injury.
Odoi is clear of them frauds, fam.
Oh my
Hudson Odoi doing
gosh.
alright recently. He's
He
doing
didn't
alright.
play like, he didn't rate like that.
If Hudson Odoi gets game time, this guy is gonna be mad, fam.
Yeah, I'm saying he's better than Mount. He's better than Mount, I think.
Who?
Recently, I
Hudson
can like
Odoi.
say He's come off the bench for 2 games and he's got a goal.
Cool.
Even though he still lost, he's got a goal.
If we're doing this little debate, if we're rating all the Premier League youngsters, top 5, who are you saying?
Top 5.
Foden.
What are we saying? What age?
Just like the main sort of people that we're talking
Trent,
about.
Clear, but like, we're not gonna. But we're not gonna.
Yeah, we're gonna say
like,
Trent is the youngest. Yeah.
Like-
but
Trent's
he's clear. It's clear that he's clear. So we're not
Who?
counting him.
Who?
Or,
Foden.
We're not counting Trent. Trent. We're not counting them.
Man said Trent. Don't.
yeah.
Reece James is clear of that Don fam. About Trent's
yeah.
clear.
You saying Reece James is clear?
Yeah.
Reece James?
Reece James fam.
No.
Nah,
Trent may be a tiny bit better attacking, but Reece James is so much better defensively.
Okay,
Trent's
like-
getting exposed, man.
What? This season,
Nah,
Trent's
I
been
think
playing
it
poor.
is. Yeah.
Even that goal
recent
against
form, recent form is
Southampton.
I'm not gonna lie. Recent
Ever
form-
since Corner Origi, this guy has been poor.
Whoa, that was time ago.
That's his one moment of fame. But top 5, cool. Let's say for your purpose, we're not including Trent. I'm saying-
Martinelli, Saka. You guys can add whoever you want. I don't care.
I'm saying, in my opinion, top 2
Mason Greenwood.
is just Saka and Mason Greenwood.
Whoa, Foden is top 1.
Oh yeah,
Foden.
okay. Top three. Foden, Saka, and Mason Greenwood.
If we're
And
basing it
now-
on their career so far, I'll put Foden 1, Greenwood 2, Saka 3. But this season, I'm saying Foden 1, Saka 2, Greenwood 3. But because Greenwood hasn't been all that.
So awesome. I've been let down by Mason this year.
Yeah, Greenwood.
What's he doing?
Yeah.
No, but to be fair, he's playing like on the right, so that's not where he plays. He's like a natural goal scorer. So
yeah.
he play on the wing.
I think-
I want to see him top 9 against Watford tomorrow. So I want to see him
He's actually a bottom half.
playing Garland.
He's actually uses relegation as fodder though. This guy, he only scores against bottom half teams.
No.
He hasn't scored against a top 6 club.
Yeah, but like he barely plays in his position like number 9. That's where he plays. He's that striker. Just,
Have
like,
Chelsea won against a
tenacious,
top 6 club?
Everything.
Okay, there was no need for that. Hudson-Odoi for me, he's got to be in there.
Yeah. So maybe Pulisic, but he's a bit old.
Nah,
Yeah, I think he's like 22 now, or maybe
Yeah.
21.
I'm
But
not seeing the vision.
for who?
Pulisic.
Man said that last season he carried us.
Yeah, because you was asked.
You say,
You was asked.
So were you.
You say
You came third. You was so.
he's your next.
And you lost 3 semi-finals and the semi-final this year. Joke of a team.
Can argue about?
Ryan Lindelof. What were we supposed to do with that?
You have Bailly in your ranks, a cold centre back, but you don't use him.
Yeah, Bailly.
So prone to get injuries, like. Oh, it's so frustrating, man.
Fam, you men are freezing out Donny van der Beek. What are you doing with him?
Oh yeah, I heard you might even
what on
leave
earth?
this. I leave soon.
He needs to play. Like, so
This
rude,
guy,
like,
he comes on for like 2 minutes and that's it. Like, that was a
Great,
violation.
man. Like, he's a quality midfielder as well. But next season he'll get some game time though. Like,
If he stays till next season.
Solid replacement. Yeah, but it's Man United, so he's gonna stay. Like, I can't.
Nah, I heard that he's.
Nah, you ain't got that sort of level anymore.
Yes, we do.
Nah.
Our youth is just too mad.
But Kareem, on to you. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, you think he can go back into his prime form? Like, when I was watching against Southampton, I was watching him against Southampton, and he just didn't seem the same sort of player a couple of seasons ago.
Yeah, like I don't know what it is. Like, if it feels like he can come back, but it's gone on too long now. Where he's kind of there and he's kind of not.
Yeah, that's sort of like the same way I feel about Loftus-Cheek. Like, before his injury,
Let's not compare.
I just loved him. Like,
Let's not compare.
man, let's not compare. Loftus-Cheek was.
Ox is.
I call two non-Chelsea or Liverpool fans. Who's better? Loftus-Cheek or
I'll say
Ox?
before Loftus-Cheek got injured, I'll say Loftus-Cheek was better.
Thomas?
That's just because Ox snaked Arsenal. He's biased.
Yeah, he did. So I didn't like him.
See, he's biased.
Nah, I'm saying Ox. 'Cause I'm not seeing much from Loftus Cheek. Like, he barely even plays.
Man said that. Still 2-2, so it's debatable. It's debatable. What other stuff we got to talk about today? I mean, we could go into the team this season so far. Just want to get into that.
Yeah, are we going to we're going to make an actual team, or are we just going to put players in there who perform well?
I just say we go 4-3-3. You can have 4 defenders, any position, 3 midfielders, any position, 3 attackers. In goal,
Okay, cool. Martinez.
Martinez.
There has been a couple of other shouts though. Carl Darlow and Alex McCarthy have been decent this season, but I think Martinez probably. It could have been Mendy, but recently this guy's just being sus.
Nah, he's Kemper. He is.
He actually is. You know?
This guy got like.
He's a false image.
Bro, this guy. I remember when he first came. I thought he was cold. He's like.
He is. He
kept out Marcus Rashford, bro. I was pissed.
No, it's calm. We're getting Donnarumma in the summer. It's calm.
Nah, he needs to go back to wherever he came from.
Oh, actually, no. Talking about goalkeepers, can I just talk about Renarsson? You guys see his against Man City? Oh my god! This guy.
Nah,
actually, no,
those fans.
I'm happy that happened.
You've been finished.
Man said you're happy for your own keeper to lose confidence. You're violating.
We know now. I'm hoping Arsenal know that we need to buy another backup goalkeeper, because if Leno gets injured, we're in trouble 100%. Because this keeper, not that.
Fam, you should have kept Martinez in the first place instead of Leno.
It's because
Martinez is
That's baller now. That's the baller now.
Yeah, you should have put him number 1.
Okay, I think we lost this guy again.
He was better at Leno at some stuff, like even distribution is so much better. Like Leno's too slow sometimes. I feel like holds onto the ball, his kicking's not the best.
It's just that Arsenal are loyal to their club. Like first you got Martinez, then you're signing Willian for whatever contract he's on, whilst you're getting rid of 55 club members.
I don't know why we have even Ozil not even warming the bench, bro. Like at home.
He's going.
That was ball from Arsenal.
Well, this guy was your most creative player, and he's leaving for.
Just left them out like that because I'm money. Like,
it's just so dumb.
It's your owners need to get rid of them.
Right. Kroenke out. That's what I'm saying. Actually, no. If you back to us this transfer window, I might give him until the summer or some later time. But
right now, Arsenal though. He's actually going to Arsenal. Like you.
I would want any Buendia because he's cold.
Buendia.
Yeah, last season he created the 4th most chances after.
Emil Smith Rowe's been playing decent recently though, so.
Yes, the Croydon De Bruyne.
Don't ever say that. Okay, cool.
I see him balling out there.
Yeah, he's decent.
But
He's
doing his thing.
He's not in the Premier League top youngster debate yet, but
he's good. I feel like if he keeps playing the way he is now, should be he's good enough for us right now currently. But I still want him to have a good game, lose his confidence, and just I don't know. Hopefully he'll do well. We just need that creative player at the moment until we find a replacement.
Yeah. Okay. So we agreeing on Martinez in goal.
Yeah,
it's got to be.
Cool. In defense, actually, let's just go traditional positions. Right back. We'll go right back first.
Right back.
It's hard to say, because
I might even have to put a little Lamptey in there. No, Trent.
I'll take a lamp.
I've got a couple. I'm going back to the 2 teams I've been saying the whole time, but Kyle Walker-Peters and Matty Cash.
Yeah. I'll take Matty Cash as well. That's
why.
Peters actually been solid,
Reece James before he got injured, up there scored that bang.
Already?
1-1.
Huh? It's 1-1.
Huh.
1-1. Oh, yeah.
My boys in Aston Villa. The youngsters. Who scored?
Louis Barry. We're literally talking about.
I don't know anyone on this team.
Louis Barry.
My guy.
Oh yeah, I saw some highlights of him before the game.
Yeah, he came from Barcelona. Like he was at West Brom, I think. Then he went to Barcelona, and now he came back.
Reece Williams, man. Come on.
Back to the defense, right back.
Yeah.
So
I'm saying.
I'll stick Carl Walker Peters in there, you know, because he's actually just been solid in the shift.
yeah.
He's
I'm saying Matty Cash.
My first choice would have been Matty Cash. So
I didn't mind getting Matty Cash, but
The guy was.
been
Peters
solid.
actually been
He's got one of the highest, like I think, interceptions or tackles in the league. Like.
I guess Man United, he was putting in a shift. I don't know what he was doing.
This guy underrated, but hey, not then we'll go with Matty Cash at right back, 2 centre backs.
Eric Bailly.
I said Eric Bailly put in one good game.
I would have to say Fabinho. I'll say Fabinho centre back.
Fabinho debatable. I think
100%.
yeah, Vestergaard. I'm saying Vestergaard.
Yeah, Vestergaard and Fabinho.
Cool. So Vestergaard's in one of them. Cause he's transformed that defense, like he wins his headers as well. Like
I need them at the club. I need them at
he's solid. He's bare tall as well, like 6'7" or something.
It's like
This guy's a mountain, fam.
He's long.
Imagine him with Zuma's like athletics. That would be a beast.
yeah, I can't
so
even say.
funny, bro.
I would have said Zuma because he's got bare goal, but this guy been sus in defense recently.
I said Kurt Zuma.
He's cold. One week he'll be cold, and the next week he'll just lose his concentration. Like, I don't know.
I mean, even I put in Eric Bailly and
Nah, Eric Bailly's not in
He's
there.
a modern day Vidic. I can't lie.
You 5 minutes ago, you're just saying he's so injury prone.
Yeah, he is, but he's cool. When he comes on,
He's played what? He's played like how many games in the Prem this season? How can you put him in there?
cool. I think
If Kareem's saying Fabinho, I'm saying Thiago Silva. This guy changed our defense.
No way.
Man, that guy
Class. He oozes class. He oozes class.
uses now.
I'm saying Gabriel. I'm just saying that.
Yeah. That's out of the question, bro.
No, you guys are biased.
He's played like
He got sent off.
he got sent off and hasn't played since then.
Why are we not saying Stones though? John Stones.
Nah.
Or,
Oh wait, Ruben Diaz. I forgot about him.
That's what we're seeing about Man City defense. We're going like.
Yeah, I'm saying Vestergaard and Ruben Diaz.
No, but I'm not seeing Diaz. I'm not seeing Man United game. I'm not seeing them ball out like that.
What do you mean? He got a clean sheet.
Yeah, against Man United, yeah, but I haven't seen any other performances like that.
Cause he's kept clean sheets. Him and Stones have kept like clean sheets since I forgot what the game was, but like for like a month now they kept clean sheets. So
Nah, I gotta see more of it.
John Stones actually been so solid. I don't know what's gonna happen to Laporte, but
Vestergaard's in. What are the final votes for everyone? I'm saying Ruben Diaz as the other one.
I'll back the Ruben Diaz or Stones. I don't mind which one of the two is in.
Thomas,
I'll put Fab because I've not seen much of Diaz.
Kareem.
Fabinho.
So it's a 2-2 split. I'll let you have this one. You know, I'll let you have this.
1.5.
Just let them have it. Cause
We'll let them have it because he's been decent, but especially moving. Yeah, I was about to say that. Considering he's a CDM, dropping back in centre back, he's done well. So
we'll give him. We can.
Into left back.
Left back has to be Robertson.
Kieran Tierney.
What?
I think sure.
Man said, "Sure, get out of here, blood."
That's how to see that.
Shaw has been good to make sure. That's it.
I'm okay.
You man bought Tellers just for him to get benched by Shaw. That is an L.
Everyone knows that Shaw's been doing this thing. Like he just transformed his whole.
He hasn't, man. He ain't transformed nothing.
Oh, you're not joking.
Can't lie, I think it is between them two, unless I'm forgetting anyone.
Yeah. I'm not really thinking of.
I think I have to give it to Robertson. I can't lie. Yeah. Tierney has been decent. He's been one of your best players, but considering Liverpool are so much higher in the table than you, Robertson's been one of their best players.
Man, I'm not doing well.
Three in midfield. First one, I think it's got to be no question. Jack Grealish. What a player to watch.
I thought you were gonna put him left wing.
He's so cute on the
Wing.
Yeah, you could put him anywhere, but
No,
You put him in centre
He's gonna be in the mid.
He's in the centre mid.
yeah, him roaming around. Him and
Bruno Fernandes.
yeah, Bruno Fernandes
Yeah, Bruno's
got to be in there.
As much as
He's
like
inevitable.
Fernandes.
The other one, I think, is the more questionable one. Me personally, I'm saying
I don't know.
I'm loving this Southampton team. I've just got to say James Ward-Prowse. Bagged in,
gonna say-
didn't he bag? He bagged in a free kick against you, man, Thomas.
Yeah, but that was that.
Assisted Danny Ings against you, man, Kareem. He's putting
Saying
him.
early, he's actually take kicks like they're penalties. Like he's just too good at free kicks.
He become like a good like leader for the team as well. So yeah.
Wait,
Any other shouts for you, man?
Nah, but I'm saying Rashford. That's the win.
Declan.
Ruben,
I think
The
even
anchor in midfield, just the anchor.
He's been good anchor, yeah. I can't lie, but
I'm not so much of a future, but
him,
I might watch him later after this.
Kareem, what are your shouts?
Madison's been
Yeah, I'm
good.
saying Ward-Prowse.
Nah, Madison ain't been better than Ward-Prowse.
Yeah, Madison. He was injured for a while as well. I can't say Madison's in there.
He's not been bad.
Surprise, like for
Been
the
good
boy.
this season though. I can't lie, but
It just shows like how good De Bruyne is that no one's saying him because like he's dropped. You can tell like he's dropped from last
like,
season.
He's been hard, but like he's just not.
Cameron's just chilling.
What he can.
Same with Sterling as well. Sterling hasn't been on that same level this season.
alright. I've always said I don't think Sterling's like one of the like I don't even want to get into. I don't think he's
He's not even world class. He's not world class.
Nah, man said he's not world class. This guy drops consistently
I wouldn't say world class, but I would
18
say
plus goals a season.
not as good as people say he is, if that makes sense. As in like people overhype him. It's good, don't get me wrong, but I feel like
Nah,
sometimes he just
In front of goal, he is just poor.
he is world class. He's world class. Everyone has their bad bit of form.
Against Leon, what was that about?
I
I'm
think
not saying leave that word.
Horrendous.
their first Premier League when they got 100 points. This guy was putting in performance after performance.
Yeah, but that was like one season, and like before that season, what was he even doing? Like, his goals, like and assists weren't there. Like I remember, he was the numbers.
Green, can't even lie. When he
It's
was
cause-
at Liverpool, what was he doing?
Pep developed him. That's why.
He didn't even say. I
Whoa,
heard that.
Sterling was hard for Liverpool.
Word. SAS back in the
That's
day.
what we were doing. Exactly. That's what
That was scary.
Yeah, Kareem, but don't get gas. You man choked the league. You man choked the league.
Yeah, okay.
Slippy G, Slippy G.
We are getting
I don't
to
know what hurts more. The one where we lost on goal difference or that slip. I don't know what hurts more.
No, it's got to be the
The
Slippy.
points is worse.
Yeah,
The goal difference thing was worse.
How is Steven Gerrard
Last
saying
season, that was last
we do
season.
not slip up?
No, but for Gerrard, that game wasn't the game that lost it for him. That was Crystal Palace.
Exactly,
That game was the one.
Yeah, Crystal Palace, but I don't know how we bowled that so hard.
3-0 up. That's actually a madness. But who's the last midfielder though?
Yeah.
So what we're saying? Grealish, Ward-Prowse, and Fernandes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too attacking. We exposed.
I can't lie. We're all out attack, fam. We're all out attack.
Because Bruno is just gonna lose.
Ward-Prowse can sit. Actually, another shout. Højbjerg.
Yeah, I was literally gonna say I don't like Tottenham, but like Højbjerg's actually
He's still in the world, man.
Huh?
He's not doing well for Tottenham.
Yeah, he's been. I'd say he'd probably be the signing of the season. Him, Diaz,
so as well.
probably a few others, but because Mourinho needs that sort of player that's gonna break up attacks, and Højbjerg's been that. So
I think if Aston Villa didn't have
Ward-Prowse,
Martinez,
Ward-Prowse.
they'd still be in the same position they are now.
huh?
I think if Aston Villa didn't sign Martinez, they'd still be in the same position that they are now.
Depends.
They must have lost. Like they would have lost a couple more games, but
Yeah, because McGinn as well. Actually, another shout for.
McGinn.
Oh, yeah, actually good. Like I remember Aston Villa versus somewhere. It ended 1-1. I can't remember, but he was like so solid that game, cutting out everything.
He was scary against Man United. That word. feeling safe and it was on the ball.
I can't lie, that little Højbjerg is in my head now. I'm going Højbjerg, Fernandes, and Grealish.
Yeah, I'll take him in.
I mean, yeah. Say that with two
I'm still
attackers.
saying Ward Prowse, but I'll
It's
say
it's
it's fair.
not a real team.
You know, we'll settle for that.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to the attack finally. My three are pretty certain. Son, Kane, Salah.
Yeah.
Kane
There have been some other shots like Calvert-Lewin and
Man, we've got
man.
Marcus as well. Marcus Rashford.
Marcus Rashford, no.
the two. Salah's the only questionable one because
Salah was replaceable. But
yeah,
Salah
the other
was
two I don't
replaceable,
think
but
are
yeah.
replaceable. Like, so what we say? I'm saying, I don't know. You can convince me. Try and convince me, Thomas.
I like Rashford, but he's not consistent enough or ruthless upon a goal.
You just convince yourself that it's not Rashford.
I don't know. I'm trying to get my head.
Jamie Vardy just doing what Jamie Vardy does. To be honest.
Yeah, he's so underrated. I can't believe he's only started football when he's
Remember, Arsenal were gonna sign him one season.
yeah.
The season that Mahrez when you man were trying to get Vardy, but he said he's never gonna leave Leicester because Leicester was the only club that wanted him when no one else wanted him.
Saved his life.
That's it. I don't think he's gonna die, but
He was. Yeah,
No, but the guy was not there.
Actually,
man was balling for Fleetwood Town.
He was doing
He
the
was.
up in non-league. I
um,
don't know how they scouted him, but they done well.
trying to think who else has been playing well.
I don't think there's many right wingers that have done well this season.
Mane's underperformed this season. Firmino's underperformed. I can probably say.
There's Neto.
Traore's underperformed this season.
I think it's got to be Salah. I can't lie.
Yeah. Salah.
Spurs tapping in Pepe.
Don't even try and talk about Arsenal. Quickly before we end it, I'll say the team of the year on FIFA is just
Wait, so we're doing like the top three and that, like where everyone's gonna finish like top six and all that.
we can get into that. Yeah, we'll do that first actually. So we'll go into our fifth and sixth first. We'll do it one by one. So start with Thomas. Who you think's getting? Actually, we'll start with sixth. Who's getting sixth? Thomas.
I'm saying Chelsea. I can't lie. I don't be rude, but Chelsea are coming sixth.
Man said sixth. Okay, well.
You are like.
We'll look at the rest of your list as we go on, but I'm not having that one.
This might sound mad, but I think Arsenal will turn up second half of the
They're only 3 points behind us, so I can't even.
Exactly. They're gonna creep up and come like fifth, maybe. At this rate, yeah, they will, but Chelsea, I'm sorry.
Cool.
Man,
Chelsea.
not doing your thing.
Kareem, who you going with?
Yeah, I'm going with Chelsea or Leicester. I'm leaning towards a little Chelsea.
No one rates us, man.
Like,
You think Leicester are getting higher or they're not getting in the top six?
Higher.
They could.
Higher.
So that means one of
They might
the.
come seventh.
Okay. Huh?
I think Chelsea might come like seventh or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. There's so many
Yeah,
teams.
yeah. So, like, 6th and 7th is Leicester and Chelsea, what I'm saying.
You man are trying to violate us. I swear, if we don't get top six, this is being a
You're
poor
saying that like
season.
you're not nice. Why are you crying?
Top four.
Cool, Asamoah.
Six, I think. Yeah, it has to be Chelsea. Either Chelsea or maybe Chelsea or Leicester. Let's see. Depends on how quickly Chelsea get Lampard out. If they can try and revive what's left of their
No,
season.
we're coming back. We're
Maybe.
coming back. Watch.
You are not coming back.
Havertz and Timo are gonna start performing, then you man are gonna regret these words.
From where? I don't know where they're gonna get the performances from.
They're gonna link up for Germany soon. They're gonna get their chemistry back, and they're gonna destroy you man's defenses. Simple. But
I'm scared when Werner's gonna ball.
he's actually such a poor dribbler. I can't lie. he's just robotic, but sick. Who am I saying?
Quick.
Go on, say it, man. Chelsea,
Chelsea or Arsenal, one of the two.
No, I'll go with Leicester. I think if one of their key players gets injured, they're in trouble. If Vardy gets injured, Nacho cannot carry that weight. So yeah,
Vardy's on the bench though.
Huh?
I seen Vardy on the bench recently.
Yeah,
So Vardy ain't really.
that's just to keep him like protected for, because he's getting older now. He can't really play 2 games or 3 games a week. So
That's true. They might fall off second half.
But even when he comes off the bench, he does perform as well. He gets like.
I guess Newcastle pretty sure he got a goal or something like that.
It was Madison and Tielemans, but
Yeah, he must have been involved at least.
he got assist. Yeah, he got assist to
He was
Madison.
involved.
alright, cool. We're going to 5th. Thomas, so you saying 5th?
No, I said Arsenal already. Yeah, Arsenal coming 5th.
You're saying Arsenal, fam. You're trying to violate my club.
Nah,
I'm remembering this. Say nothing. Kareem.
I'm saying Aston Villa.
Huh?
Villa.
I'm saying it.
Man said Villa.
Villa 5th.
No way.
5th.
Yeah.
You think they're getting the Europa League next season?
Yeah.
I've got an alibi for that.
Why?
I've got what?
Because I can just see.
So you think they're finishing ahead of teams Arsenal? I don't know who's rested, but they're finishing.
Arsenal and Chelsea. Yeah.
Okay.
They're finishing ahead of Arsenal and Chelsea.
Okay. Say nothing. Asamoah.
Yeah, it's gonna be Arsenal for me. I feel like Arsenal.
So you yourself think Arsenal think are finishing ahead of Chelsea?
Yeah, because
Watch. I'm gonna come back to this. at the end of the season.
I've got Man City.
imagine if you come back to this and you're not even 6th, you're like 9th or something.
It could be, but we'll have to wait and see, innit?
After Man City, you're going to be like 10th, you know.
Who?
So looking very Chelsea.
You're
Looking very tired.
What? I hope you man are in one little title race and you think you run the whole world now. This is your first title race since 2013.
It's just so long. It's so long when we start winning.
Yeah. Anyways, 4th. Oh wait, I need to do one finish in 5th. I can't lie. I don't think Chelsea are getting top 4. I think we're finishing 5th.
Nah.
There's too many other big teams. We don't win against the top 6, so that's already so many points dropped. And then, yeah, I think we'll get enough points against the lower rated teams to secure us a little 5th spot. But hopefully, at the end of the season, makes me eat my words. We get top 4. We win the league. End of story.
How about
Top 4. Who's getting Champions League spots? Thomas. Just say your whole top 4. We'll go with your whole top 4.
I'm saying top Spur 4th, 3rd. Actually, on my list here, I said Liverpool 3rd, yeah, and then Man City 2nd, and United top.
This guy is such a biased fan. He's such a biased fan.
Hold on, but this is after they got burst by Southampton, and this is before we got done by Man City, yeah. So I'm saying Man City is like top, and then below that, I want to say United, but we don't have that. Like we don't have what Liverpool have. So they're gonna come 2nd, really. Man United 3rd.
So what, you're going Tottenham 4th, Man United 3rd, Liverpool 2nd, and Man City 1st. I hear that. I can understand it. Kareem, you saying?
Yeah, I'm saying top Spur 4th, then United, then City, then Liverpool.
Okay. A biased Liverpool fan as well, but I mean, I guess everyone's a biased fan.
We'll
But
come back to this in a few months.
everyone.
Villa are 5th.
If you're right,
See, I'm paying now, like so technical.
if you're right, fam, I say.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's some more.
It's gonna be Tottenham. 3rd, gonna be Manchester United. 2nd, Liverpool. 1st, City. I think Liverpool, I don't know. I heard Klopp is not even gonna get centre back in. I don't know what's gonna go on with their
I saw
defensive
Van
problems.
Dijk was a couple of weeks ago. He was in the pool training, so
But I'm hearing
He's
that.
still not on contact training yet, so
still be another at least a few months. But maybe before the end of the season he'll be back.
it
But-
might be like too late by then. I
Yeah,
don't know.
me.
Like,
Who am I saying is in fourth? I'm saying Tottenham fourth, Man United third, Liverpool second, Man City first. Man City, they just been in good form, patterned their defense.
They patterned us well.
Yeah,
Patterned Chelsea. They patterned Arsenal. Like,
Pep's just a tactician, like. But I don't know if Tottenham, like recently, Tottenham's attack's been looking a bit stale. But if they get back to how it was at the beginning of the season, they could be up there. But I don't know. The transfer window will tell us a lot as well. So we'll have to see.
Get a centre back then. We can definitely push for that second.
I feel like we need to.
What sort of centre back you think you man could bring in?
Could
Yeah, or who would you like to bring in?
I'd like to get a Kunde guy. But
Yeah,
I don't think we'll get him
that's
now,
a hefty
because
price
he's
tag. That's a hefty
he's
price
like-
tag.
No, I saw some guy called Botman.
Oh,
I saw
yeah,
some compilations of him.
is he
Yeah.
like
But I
Dutch
think
or
it's Vestergaard
something?
At this point, though,
Yeah.
like if we can get a Vestergaard in, like in the January,
No,
we can definitely maybe
As good as Vestergaard's been this season, I think he's a system player. Like I don't, because Man United they play a high line, don't they? So
Nah,
He's not quick as well, so
imagine a partnership of Maguire and Vestergaard, fam. That is no pace. But quickly before we move into the team of the year, big match coming up. Your two teams, Liverpool, Man United.
I'm like this will decide a lot. This will set.
He's-
on our current form, we're losing. I'm not gonna lie.
It depends. If Man United need to play their best to win, but
Nah, I know my team.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
team's not gonna turn. We're not gonna turn up really. Like we could either turn up or not turn up.
this guy's got no belief in his team.
Nah, we're just joking. That against Man City, what was that about? Like,
That one match has ruined his whole season.
nah, because I can just tell. Like we've done this so many times. Like against PSG, like how we beat them at their home and then come and get burst 3-1. And then against Leipzig, 5-0. How do you go from 5-0 to what was even the score, like 3-1? That was just horrendous. I just didn't all the time.
back in the last minute.
Nah, but I don't know. But if there was fans, I think we're losing.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Liverpool aren't
I
really-
mean, Tottenham. Thomas, you say this now, but you do realize you have a game in hand as well. So
Yeah, if we beat Burnley, before it's clear, so
No, but Man City have games in hand as well, so I want Liverpool to win, to be honest, because the chat Man United fans will give is too much. Liverpool already had their little season, so
actually don't want
Yeah.
to.
But we're drawing 1-1 to under 16 Aston Villa right now. I don't even know.
If we beat Liverpool, then we can look at second. But I just don't see us. I didn't see all the rest of Pep. But like Pep he's won it so many times. Like he has all that experience. Got a better team as well. Like our team just don't we're just not there.
I think that Liverpool Man United game will be the biggest game of the season so far.
Yeah.
But if you look at the past title winners, like the centre backs we've had, like compared to ours, like they're just not on that level.
That's a good point. It's a
Like,
good
last year,
point.
Van Dijk. Before that, Man City. Who did we
Company.
have? Like, company.
Yeah.
Then we had Rio, Vidic, like
Bring it back to them days.
Not winning this league.
Imagine Maguire lifting a Premier League trophy. I do not want to see that.
Yeah, man, that does not look right. That would not look
If you
right.
go back to Leicester when they won, yeah, that like Robert Hughes from Morgan, they was balling out like even Hughes from Morgan was moving immense. That back line was 30, but Maguire, Lindelof, Saka and Shaw, like
Yeah, fair enough.
it's not a tower in defence.
Only time will tell, but I guess to conclude it, we'll go with the team of the year. So just base it
What in
off.
the world?
Yeah,
Is
base
this so far, or like or just this year?
2020.
This season?
Base it off 2020.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna have the obvious people in there. I think Neuer.
Yeah, in goal, Neuer's pretty
Deserves
unquestionable.
it.
Back four. I mean, right back. Kimmich can play in midfield or right back, but he's got to be in there one of the positions. So
Yeah, he's in midfield. I'm saying.
yeah, he's in my midfield. So
I'll put him right back. So.
no, Trent is not in there.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
They're not it.
Name a better right back in 2020.
Okay,
I'm saying,
not a better right back, well, but two better left backs, Robertson and Alphonso Davies. You can't leave one of them out.
Yes, you can. You can leave Alfonso.
No, you can't.
Alphonso Davies won a treble.
What?
No, you can't.
This guy's 19.
Because he played for Bayern Munich.
No, in the 8-2 against Barcelona, this guy was ripping them man up.
When Nelson Semedo, don't know if he ever recovered. It's like
Man got sacked to walls after that performance.
even what's it called again? Against Chelsea, I think Reece James got burnt out. Like,
Alphonso Davies is in there. Alphonso Davies probably in there over Robertson as well.
No,
So
he's not. No, he's not.
Yeah,
This is just.
I'm
This is
putting
just
Alphonso
bias.
Davies.
I'll take Robertson over Davies.
I'm putting Alphonso Davies over Robertson.
okay, so can we agree that the two fullbacks are Robertson and Alphonso Davies then?
So we're having two left backs. What is,
Two left backs, we're not gonna have a right.
It doesn't need to be a balanced team.
Alfonso Davies will go right back then.
Yeah, I'll take Alphonso Davies.
No, Robertson could go right back.
He's versatile. How about
Say nothing. Two centre backs.
Van Dijk.
Even though Van Dijk's been injured for so long, he's got to be in.
that?
No,
Not so.
word, not Ramos.
For 2 months.
Huh?
He's saying
Van Dijk was injured for like 2 months of the year.
So he's still got to be in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Oh, so they should just all argue the same point. I was confused because you're Liverpool fan.
so Van Dijk is in there. Who's the other one though?
No, I said Fabinho before, but
when I feel like there's so many
I
centre
don't think.
When he centre backs,
Centre back long enough.
David Alaba, he's been
Yeah, that I was thinking that, but I don't know.
apparently he's dead according to Bayern fans.
Too
Is
many,
it?
like all the big name centre backs haven't really performed. Like Sergio Ramos. I mean,
He was alright to be fair to look.
Nah, you know, like, Koulibaly hasn't even done anything.
that's because he plays for Napoli. Napoli are never gonna do anything. I mean, you could say Marquinhos, Thiago Silva. They got to the final last year, but I don't know. I'm up for suggestions.
It's hard.
Unless we could go to three at the back. Should we get
Yeah, we could go three at the back and then.
Yeah.
that is an attacking defense, but cool. So those three at the back, midfield, fight. We'll go 3-4-3, 3-4-3.
Cool. So we're gonna have to have De Bruyne in there, obviously. Kim Min.
Not obviously De Bruyne. This guy didn't have the best of 2020s, you know.
It's got to be Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, I can't lie, Bruno.
2020, I might have to put Fernandes in.
Yeah, I can't lie, I'm taking Bruno over
Yeah.
thing.
De Bruyne.
Bruno,
Got like 30.
I was gonna say De Bruyne. He actually did like well. He like nearly beat the Premier League. He equaled the Premier League record. Oh, that was 1920 actually. You know what?
No, the Bruno.
No,
Bruno Fernandes.
for 2020, Bruno Fernandes is good.
The most goals.
About as a midfielder.
Yeah,
Must be safe for
Well, I mean, we do have four midfielders. It doesn't really need to be right and left mid, so we could have both of them, but...
Yeah,
But
like Kevin De Bruyne left mid because he can play.
Yeah, he can play there.
Yeah.
So right mid then, who we talking?
If it's right mid, then it has to be a Salah. Wait,
we're gonna
right mid or right wing?
so we're gonna have a right wing, yeah.
Yeah,
So
we
I'm
got a
saying,
right wing as well. We got...
Messi.
Right.
Nah, Messi. I don't even know.
No, Messi has to be in the team of the year. Like
Messi's in there 100%.
But he's
That's
in
like,
there,
yeah, he has to be in the team. Same with
Ronaldo. And then the other one's Lewandowski, so...
No, it's not. I mean, Haaland goes.
You're taking Haaland over who?
Yeah, Lewandowski.
No, shut up, shut up. No.
Hold on.
He's
Go on.
Yeah. He's playing in the best team in the world, and Haaland's playing for Dortmund, like complete bums.
So Lewandowski. He's the first name out of anyone on the whole team of the year. He won the best player.
Like, he had
He won
such
everything. He's great, but
Well,
I think
yeah.
Haaland is clear.
Nah.
Like, bro.
But Harden's better. That doesn't make sense.
This guy carried Bayern to the Champions League.
Carried.
Who's the
I
most?
think there's-
Tell me, who's the most important player? Wait, I got a shout for midfield as well, but tell me who's the most important player for Bayern?
Kimmich.
No,
Yeah,
it's
he's
Lewa.
You see, Thiago when he was at Bayern, that he was like,
He went the most important.
I was gonna say Müller, by the way. Müller had a.
But yeah, Müller.
he had a good season.
He's not even in the nominees for the team of the year, you know. But
Yeah, loads of players like Aubameyang's not even in the
yeah,
nominees.
Aubameyang was never supposed to be in it.
I mean, Aubameyang had a bad second half, but like first half, like 2020, look at what he did at Wembley against like Man City, Liverpool. Man.
Okay, so midfield, who we're saying De Bruyne, Kimmich, Fernandes, and I'm saying Müller as the last one.
I'm trying to think.
Wait, what?
For the midfield,
Yeah,
He's just playing everywhere.
huh?
We've got 3 centre-mids playing everywhere.
We got no shape, but it's calm.
Yeah, Bruno
You know what? I'm surprised, you know, because every Liverpool fan that I know, they will slap Henderson in there for no reason. Like Henderson's good, but I feel like he's not up there yet.
I think because before he was so arsey, he was such a like generic.
He's the definition of passion merchant.
He was so arsed, but now he's like
Mm.
he's washed up.
Huh.
So his ratings are not as what.
Clear of Steven Gerrard though. Actually, a Liverpool
What?
captain that can win a Premier League.
Condone.
No way.
What's that man having?
I forgot.
Who's the last one? Who's the last midfielder we're saying?
Did we say Salah?
Yeah. But no, we're not saying Salah. We're not putting Salah. We're gonna put.
No, Messi's clear, and then striker.
No, Messi's in attack.
He needs in right mid. He needs in right mid. Ronaldo's left. See, the thing is, what about Neymar? Would you not play? Could you play Neymar at 10? Could you not play Neymar? Do you play him at
I
left
think
wing?
Neymar didn't perform in Champions League that much last year either.
Nah, he did.
Oh yeah,
Like, he
Mbappe.
kinda
I'm
took
gonna about Mbappe. Like, what's the guy name?
Mbappe's not been performing the last couple of seasons.
Yeah.
True.
I need to go back to his like
Nah, Haaland is clear with Mbappe.
10
definitely.
days
Yeah,
Right
to the
now.
World Cup.
yeah. But okay, let's go to the attack first to clear this up. So who we taking as our three forwards? Messi, Ronaldo,
Definitely Lewandowski.
Ronaldo.
Messi, Ronaldo, Lewandowski.
Yeah.
It has to be them three.
Cool.
I feel like even if one of them had a dead year, they'll still be in the year. So
Yeah.
just
So
how like,
that means you got one more spot up for grabs at right mid.
I'm saying Martial.
Watch this guy flop. He's gonna get sent out on loan after he flops. Watch.
Man said on loan.
I'm saying Pepe if you're saying Diallo. Not question.
Alright, cool. Everyone say their vote. My vote's Müller.
Are you saying that right mids?
Yeah, or just a midfielder in general.
Slightly.
I'm saying Salah
I
then.
can't even say his name, car. If I say his name, he'll get violated.
Go on, say it.
He's gonna say.
I'm gonna say Communist Party. He's
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You should have not said it.
You're pressured into it.
I'm saying like a Casemiro or like a.
Man said Casemiro.
No.
There's been some awful opinions on here.
Oh yeah. Leon Goretzka. He was actually
Yeah,
good.
Goretzka, what's going on there?
But Müller, do you know how cold he was last season?
No, Miller was better. Was better than Goretzka last season.
Say nothing. So can we agree on Müller then?
Yeah, Miller. So what's it?
I can have that.
Say nothing. So the 14 year we're saying Neuer in goal, 3 defenders, Robertson, Davies and Van Dijk. Midfield of Kimmich, De Bruyne, Fernandes and Müller. Then an attack of Messi, Ronaldo and Lewandowski.
Yeah. That's
I
so
mean-
attacking. Like,
Well,
I feel like we
that-
only have like two.
That is getting demolished in real life, but we move. But yeah, I guess that's
That's it.
all we need to do for today. If you listen all this way,
Oh,
thank you for listening. And
I was gonna say,
go on.
gonna do players like we actually leave the next episode. Like players that teams need to buy us. So like, what positions like Man United need? What positions do?
If you want to hear that next episode, listen in. And
yeah.
yeah, we'll call it a day for now. So